Clearly I don't see myself up on that list, but she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy.
Good morning, students. This is Mr. Cabello, your principal. As we move forward in the second 6 weeks, I wanted to share some thoughts, some things that I'm very pleased with, and some things that concern me. First of all, students, I want to remind you that we want you to have a wonderful experience, not only here at Rio Freshman, but in your high school years to come. However, you are here for a purpose. You are here to earn credits and to be prepared for your exams and to pass your exams. So remain focused and prioritize your academics and your attendance. First 6 weeks is behind us. Generally speaking, many of you did very well. However, some of you already have some work in front of you. Don't be deterred. Don't lose focus. If you need extra help, if you need to be coming for tutorials, please do so. Do what you have to do. Also, along with that is your attendance. Any day that you miss, it has a dramatic effect on you. Okay, so try your best to avoid absences. If you're in class, it's easier for you to attain the information. When you're not in class, that's information missed, that's work not done, and you fall behind. Okay. Unfortunately, as proud as I am of the class of 2021, Del Rio Freshman at this point has the worst attendance in the school district. I need your help to change that. A couple of other items: dress code, and I'll mention this throughout the school year. Generally speaking, we're doing very well. I have seen quite a few flip-flops. Athletes, different organizations understand that game day doesn't mean dress code goes out the window. Okay, so flip-flops are never allowed. Gentlemen and ladies, but mostly gentlemen, once you enter the buildings, please remove your hats, your caps, your hoodies, your beanies, whatever the case may be. Cell phones. Generally speaking, we're doing okay with cell phones. However, here lately I'm seeing more and more cell phones out in transition. Keep in mind, and it's very clear and very direct, you're allowed to use cell phones before school, during your lunch, and after school. Anytime before that or in between that, that's not acceptable time to use your cell phones. So in the hallways or in the courtyard in between classes, your cell phone should not be out. I tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't want to pick up your cell phones, so use them at the appropriate times, at the appropriate places. Also, in the hallways, you shouldn't be walking around with your earbuds in your ears. That's not acceptable either. So when you enter the building, remove your earbuds. Another issue is our lunches. Students, be aware, if you are a freshman student, you have lunch here at our freshman cafeteria or our courtyard. If you're a high school student, then you eat at the high school. However, our campus is porous, and sometimes some students have classes here and some students have classes over there during their lunches. So a freshman student who has a class at the high school during his or her lunch, you are allowed to eat at the high school. That's a privilege extended by Dr. Perez. And the opposite is also true. Any high school students who have their lunchtime here at Del Rio Freshman, they are allowed to eat here. Otherwise, you remain at your own campus. Be advised that all policies related to dress codes, tardies, anything and everything apply to both campuses. All right, so the expectations here at Del Rio Freshman are the same at the high school and vice versa. Also, students, I ask that you keep our campus clean. The campus environment isn't really established by the buildings. The campus environment is established by the students and the staff that make up the campus. I would dare say that here at Del Rio Freshman, we have a very positive, very supportive campus environment. However, it is saddening to me when I walk after a lunch. I walk outside in the courtyard after a lunch, and there's a lot of trash throughout the area. Now, I do see several students, most students, when you're done eating, you throw away your food. However, unfortunately, I still see students who the bell rings and you leave your trash there. Be mindful of our campus. Help keep our campus clean. It is a representation of all of us, not just the adults, but the students as well. And again, I am extremely proud of the class of 2021, but we need to work on maintaining a clean campus. Weather's getting a little colder, so students, dress appropriately. This morning was a little cool, and yet I saw students in regular t-shirts. That's not acceptable. I don't want anybody getting ill. Again, our attendance is low. I don't need students out because you got sick because you didn't dress appropriately. Okay. I want to take a moment to congratulate all our different athletic organizations. As of right now, football season is still in session and our freshman blue team is still undefeated. We anxiously look forward for the competition for the game against Eagle Pass because they're undefeated as well. Our cross country has done great, our volleyball team has done great, and our tennis team has done great. I believe cross country is going to continue to stay, and our tennis team continues as well. So congratulations to all our athletes. Best of luck to our upcoming sports. We have Rams and Queens basketball starting shortly, so best of luck to our freshmen who are joining those organizations. And as always, I continue being very proud of all our support groups, band, bells, sapphires, cheer. You do a wonderful job in all the games and the prep rallies that you attend. Looking forward, we have homecoming week upon us. Students, the Del Rio Freshman float has always been among the best floats in the homecoming parade. If you're interested in helping, please see Mrs. Fernandez in room B117 or Mrs. Grazzetti. It's a lot of work to prepare the float, but we always do a wonderful job, and this year we're expecting and wanting a trophy. So all hands on deck. The more help we can get, the better. All right, students, as a final thought, I'd like to share with you that nothing worth having comes easy. Any goals that you set for yourself, any positive, worthwhile relationships require effort, require work on your part. Whether it be your grades, whether it be an athletic skill, or any type of skill for that matter. It takes effort and it takes work. But in the long run, it's always worth it. If it comes easy, it's probably not that valuable. So that's a life lesson, and make sure that you apply it not only now, but in the years to come. Don't be afraid to work hard. Don't be afraid to try something and fail. You really never establish true success until you go through a few failures. All right, it's how you learn from your mistakes and how you persevere and how you're willing to get up and continue that make the difference between a champion and a quitter. I'm very proud of you, class of 2021. I look forward to the rest of the year. Remember, every adult here is here to help you reach your goals, to help you be successful. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.